Okay, so it's been 3 times that I'm filming this, so I hope that this time it will go well. 3rd time's the charm, as they say. Right. Hi, my name is Estelle. I'm an indie author and YouTuber, and I do weekly videos about writing and self-publishing, so subscribe if you feel like it. We are cozy here, and I would be very happy to have you here. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about the automatic targeting ads on Amazon because I am following the Bryan Cohen challenge, and you will know all about it by the end of this video. So there are 3 types of Amazon ads. The first one is the automatic targeting one, and the other 2 are manual targeting. The first one targets categories, and the second one targets keywords specifically. In this video, we are going to focus on the automatic targeting one because I'm not an expert and I want to start small. And so are you, I believe, if you are watching this video. Which means that we are going to dive more into that in just a minute. Before starting, just a disclaimer that I am not an expert in Amazon ads. I have a few courses that you should check out. So I mentioned that I'm following the Amazon Ads Challenge by Bryan Cohen. I'm gonna link below to his Facebook group. It's full of information, so you should definitely check that out. There's also a course that I recommend. That one is done by Dave Chesson over at Kindlepreneur. I'm gonna link it down below as well. And I'm taking you to the computer where we are going to set up some automatic targeted ads on Amazon advertising platform. Okay, so when you are on your Amazon advertising platform, you can see this little dashboard with all the ads that you previously created, or it could be empty if you haven't created any ads before. You can see that I actually created quite a few ads previously for the Londoners. I just needed to test things, and so you can see the impressions, number of clicks, the click-through rates, and the amount of money that I spent. I got quite a few sales. So if you see here my spend and my sales, you can see that I spent maybe 50% of what I earned. The sales reflects more like, okay, so you sold a paperback $7.99, but actually the royalties that you're getting is less than that. But obviously Amazon is not gonna tell you that. So you see this thing, you have to take it with a bit of salt every time that you see it, because obviously this does not really reflect what you're earning in real life. Anyway, so the topic of this day is to create a campaign, right? So we're gonna create a campaign by clicking on this orange button here. So create campaign, and it goes to another thing. So you see there are 3 things. So you got sponsored product, sponsored brands, and the lock screen ads. You don't want to advertise your brand because unless you're very, very famous, this won't get you any clicks or any sales. So I don't think that's a very good way of doing that. As for the lock screen ads, it's for the Kindle e-readers things. So if you want to sell a paperback, obviously you're not gonna do that either. So let's go with the sponsored products, right? And when you create a new campaign, actually you've got a few things to set up. So first of all, we got to do the campaign name, right? So let's say auto ads, and let's say well, we're gonna almost be in August, so let's put August here, right? So you want to create a portfolio if your ads are it's like files really. So if you want to create a specific file account for a specific book, then you can create what they call a portfolio. So here is for the Londoners, so I'm gonna put that in the Londoners ads. Then you can create a start date and an end date and a daily budget. As I'm doing the Bryan Cohen Amazon Ads Challenge, it advises that we put a $5 budget maximum. So it's gonna be like a $5 thing. Then we're gonna create automatic ads, right? So I'm gonna click on the automatic targeting thing because I just want to do that and not anything else. There are 3 types of ads. You've got the automatic ads that will target keywords and products that are similar to the products in your ad. Then you have manual targeting, right? So manual targeting is choose keywords or products to target shopper searches and set custom bids. But actually, there are 2 types of ads in the manual targeting. Ads that targets categories and ads that targets keywords. Both of them are pretty similar in the way they're working. It's just that you've got to set up your categories and you've got to set up the keywords. As for the automatic targeting, you don't have to do searches for categories and keywords because Amazon does it automatically for you. So that's why we are doing automatic targeting here for the Londoners. Then you have to choose your campaign bidding strategy. We are going to do the dynamic bids down only because we don't want to overspend. So this is very important for you, is to do the down only if you are only starting with Amazon ads. As I said in the introduction, the custom text ads are only available in the US market. So if you are doing Amazon ads for the UK or France or whatever, you don't need custom text ads because they are not available there. It's only available for the US at the moment. So as I'm doing the US one, I can actually check that. Then as for the product, well, I want to do the Amazon ads for the Londoners paperback and ebook. So I'm gonna select them both. Automatic targeting, that's the default bid. So in his course, Bryan Cohen is saying that we should set the default bid for a non-fiction at 0.30 and for a fiction at 0.35 if I'm right. So as the Londoners is a non-fiction, I'm going to put that as 0.30. It means that every time that someone clicks the ad, I will be charged 30p for the transaction, kind of, because it's pay per click. It's not pay per impression, because otherwise, oh my god, I would spend a lot of money on that if it was by impression, but it's actually by click. So you've got to make sure that your Amazon page is flawless. You can also set up the negative keyword targeting and the negative product targeting. So if you don't want your ad to show up for a specific keyword or a specific product, then you may add something in there. And then comes the creative. So you got to add your ad copy, which has to be below 150 characters. It should show here, but for some reason it doesn't. So if it doesn't show up, then you may want to turn down your ad blocker, just like I have, because obviously it is on. So I will put that down and reload the site. But when you do the reloading thing, everything is swiped off. So you may want to check your ad blocker before doing everything. So I have to do that very quick. But you will see it is very straightforward. So see, the ads is gonna show up like this. Every time that someone is browsing a category or a keyword on Amazon that might be close to this, then it will show. And once that's done, then you launch the campaign. And that's actually pretty much it for the auto ads. If you want to edit the campaign, you can. If you're going through the campaign manager, what you can do is clicking on the ads that you just created. Obviously, it doesn't show up for this thing. Sometimes it takes a little while before it shows up. So don't worry about that. Here. So see, it took a little while, but it's here. And then you just have to click on the campaign that you just created, and it will automatically put you through the thingy. You see that it's pending review. You will receive an email from Amazon when it's live, and then you can actually edit the campaign setting by doing this. So here I forgot to put hook 5 in there because I'm using the hook 5, and then you can
update the default bid here and the budget here. So, well, if you want to update that, then you can. And you can still preview the ad by clicking on that button. There you go for the automatic targeting.
Alright, I hope that your head didn't explode, because that was just the start of the journey. I have a couple tips for you though. The first one is to make sure that your Amazon page for your product, for your book, is ready, meaning that your cover is set up, your blurb is set up, you got maybe a couple of reviews that can help, because the Amazon ads are just the beginning of the customer's journey, the reader's journey. So yes, the purpose of the ads is to make the reader click on it, and you're going to be charged for that. You're going to be charged by click, not by sales, by click. So make sure that your page is ready to receive any reader that comes by it, because of course you want your potential reader to click and buy your book. And the second tip that I have is to make as many ads as you can. So do not stop at one ad. Try different hooks, different copy, try different type of targeting. Obviously today we talked about specifically automatic targeting ads, and I would probably make a couple more videos about, you know, the manual type of ads. I figured that it was already a bit much for this video. If you want to see more of it, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put that into the comments. I would be very happy to answer that. As usual, don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I would be very happy to welcome you into the community and to chat with you about everything writing and self-publishing. In the meantime, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye!